Hey guys, in this video I'm talking about 7 autism apps you need, and we're breaking it down right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world. My name is Dan and I have Asperger's syndrome, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia. I make weekly videos on this type of content, so if you're new around here and you want to learn more, remember to hit that subscribe button by clicking the notification bell, and also if you're watching over on Facebook, make sure to hit that like and follow button so you see daily videos from me, and let's get on. Hey guys, in this video I am counting down the 7 most influential apps I believe can be beneficial for autism. So these are 7 autism apps that I think you need to know. Okay guys, at the beginning of every single video I read out some comments that you guys have sent me over on Instagram. Now if you'd like to send me a question over on Instagram and be featured in a video just like this, make sure to head over to Instagram and give me a follow at the Aspie World. The link in the description below and I think above here somewhere. So you can go and follow me and then you'll be alerted when I ask you to ask me questions and you may be featured like this. Okay, so first question is from Ruby 12, and they said, what advice would you give your younger self? I guess I would tell myself to keep doing the YouTube channel that you started. Don't give up, because you'd be way ahead of the game right now. Okay, so the next question is from Aaron Dingle.rpemx, and they said, if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be? Well, we all know that everybody with an autism spectrum condition is a superhero, so big up to the superhero fam. My superhero, if I was an actual like traditional superhero, it would be the power of flight, because I think like flying would be cool, right? A lot of people want to be invisible or like whatever. Flying is dope. I always want to fly. I'm going to teach myself to fly. I don't know how yet, but I'm going to. Okay, so the next question is from DJ Sam Disney Blogs, and they said, can you give me a shout out? Well, DJ Sam Disney Blogs, here's your shout out. I am shouting you out right now. Okay guys, let's get on with the video. Okay guys, just a heads up, today's video is sponsored by Speech Blurbs, and a big thank you to them for sponsoring this video. Oh, before we get started, if you have any apps that I don't recommend here that you think are valuable to anybody, please put them in a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to read them and get some new apps. And also, anybody watching this could help benefit them from seeing them in the comment section. Okay, so these are my 7 kind of like top 10 apps I think are super beneficial to anybody on the spectrum. And I'm gonna break them down for you right now so you can see exactly which ones they are. So I got these apps because I've used these, and I'm showing you apps that I either use or have known people to use and have been beneficial to them. So the first app I'm talking about here is Big. If you guys don't know what Big is, it's kind of like an app where you can type text onto the screen and it will show you what the typing is in a big, large, bold font on a black background with white text. Now, as you guys can see to the side of me here, this is what it looks like when it's actually you know, on a screen. And you can type in messages like, hey, how are you? And this is great for a few reasons. Now, if you're a non-verbal autistic individual, you can use this to communicate with somebody. You may also have other issues where you could be partially deaf or certain things like that, or hard of hearing, and you could use this to get people to type it to you, to text stuff to you so you can actually read it. I find this super useful. I use it all the time when sometimes you're not feeling it, you're not feeling like too great, and you want to kind of just chill out, but you still want to communicate with somebody in a room, so you can always just type this message out and then just hold your phone and say like, hey, want tea? And it'd be like, yo, check it, do you want tea? So Big is a great app. I was introduced to this app by a friend of mine called Ricky Pointer, who is also a YouTuber, and she and I are going to be doing a video very, very soon on apps and accessibility for people with disabilities. Ricky's awesome. I'll try and remember to leave a link to her channel down below, so you can definitely check her out. She's awesome. But we were hanging out in MIT and she said, hey, I use this app, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And that's how we communicated for the rest of it, and then I was just like hooked. I was like, this app is the bomb. So thank you, Big, for being super awesome. So you guys have heard me mention this next app before, and I'm really fond of this app. I think it's an amazing app, and I've used it for quite a while now. This app is called Moodit. Now Moodit is kind of like, it reminds me a bit of Instagram and Facebook. It's kind of like you can put a status up by like saying, hey, you know, I'm not feeling good today, or like you can put like a mood hack saying like, when feeling down, I watch my best TV show, and then you publish it, and then it goes out, and it's great. You can also publish like images, you can like take pictures, you can post your mood. So today I'm feeling bored, and then you can go next and just like add an image or whatever. We'll take a camera photo here, and like basically you could just post directly to this like site. Basically, I guess it's like a feed. You can post directly to the feed, and it just appears on other people's feeds, kind of like Instagram. You'd be scrolling through and you see something and it says, oh, this person's put a mood hacker, or this person's put their mood up. The cool thing about Moodit is that it's non-judgmental. You can actually just navigate your way around here, and it's kind of like, you want to like put your mood out there and look for support from people saying like, oh, I'm feeling a bit down today, I'm feeling like anxious, and people want to respond in a good way. Well, Moodit offers that. It's completely non-judgmental. People are great on it. I mean, I found it to be very, very beneficial, and I feel like people actually enjoy Moodit. It has it's almost like this: support for mental health, kind of like a social media app. I think this has great potential, and I love it. Again, all the links for all of these apps are going to be in the description below. But yeah, Moodit, awesome. Check them out. Okay, guys, so the next app I'm going to talk about is Protogo. Now, I don't use this app because I am a verbal autistic person, but I know a lot of people who have used this app to great succession and found that it helps them a great deal. So Protogo is kind of like a super accessible, like emoji symbol based communication app, right? And I've known loads of people to use this. Naomi, my girlfriend, when she was working in a school with autistic people, she'd actually use the iPads to use Protogo. It's highly recommended for anybody who is struggling to have their kids to communicate and learn other things. As you can see, like Protogo offers a range of different things, which I find just fantastic. One of the most amazing things about Protogo is that it's super accessible. Anybody can learn to use it, and you don't have to be like, iPad literate to use it. You can just basically have an iPad and just check it out, and you can just get going straight away. It is slightly on a more expensive side, but I believe it's worth it. And if you are somewhere where your insurance covers it in America, or here in the UK where a grant could cover it, I highly recommend checking it out because it's a good app. So as you can see, this is the logo of it. When you go to the App Store, I actually don't own it because I don't have a need for it, and it's like £249 to buy here. But as you can see, it offers a range of amazing things. I really like it. It's got great reviews, and just the amount of symbols that it has on it is just incredible. Protogo is awesome. I highly recommend it. I feel like everybody who has a non-verbal autistic individual could benefit from this. And another thing, this is a benefit for anybody who is disabled in a non-verbal sense, or has issues with communicating. I think that there's a lot to benefit from Protogo, especially for an accessibility tool. So the next app I'm going to talk about is one I'm going to cover quite extensively, because I'm actually going to use this app to go to VidCon next month to schedule everything I'm doing with my work. But I'm just going to give you an overview of what it is. So this app is called Teemo. Now Teemo basically it's kind of like, it's an app to help assist you in scheduling your day and getting structure, a visual structure to your day. Now I struggle with having structure day to day and making sure that I'm sticking to that structure and making sure I'm sticking to my routine. But with Teemo, they kind of give you these symbols. You can put everything you're gonna do. Like, you're gonna go to the gym today, you remember this, you're gonna do some gaming, you can go out to dinner. It gives you halfway marks, you're halfway through the day, or you're kind of halfway home, or you're, it's just amazing. It schedules everything around it. So your entire to-do can be in this visual guide represented in this flow chart on your iPhone. But it also comes with access to Apple's iPhone, Apple's watch as well, so you can have it come up on the watch, and it can give you prompts on the watch. This is also available for Android as well, so most of these apps that I'm talking about right now are available on Android and iOS, but I'm going to leave the links for the iOS ones below just so that it's easier, because I use Apple, I've just used them. Now Teemo is a great one, and I'm actually going to put it to its test. So if you want to see how this performs on an actual, how does this perform? All the way through VidCon, we're going to be using Teemo to see how we can, it's going to organize my entire life for that, 8 days we're in VidCon or whatever. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, highly recommend checking out Teemo. I think it's it's specifically made for people with ADHD and autism. I mean, how cool is this? It's not every day that you find an app that is tailored to your specific needs. Awesome. Okay guys, so the next app I'm going to talk about is Blurbs. Now this company reached out to me and said, can you check out our app? And I absolutely love it, and I feel like this could benefit so many people. So they wanted to get a collaboration going for a video, and here it is. I believe that this is a fantastic app. what it does is it encourages children to be more verbal and can teach them loads of cool things. Like it has like repetition, like you can have like sounds that they can reply to sounds, they can mimic sounds, you can record themselves on there, there's overlays, there's like all kinds of cool fun stuff. And it's just one of those apps where you feel like, you know, somebody's going to benefit from it because there's a sound that something makes, and then you can guess that sound, and then you can record yourself doing that sound as well. You can like look at faces and see like, what is this feeling? Because you know, obviously people with an autism spectrum condition have issues with like, you know, what facial expression is, what kind of like, you know, what words do what. And I find this just is super awesome. The app actually comes with a whole host of different things. I mean, there's amazing things like a petting zoo, animal kingdom, dino wars, and it basically, it's a way of encouraging, you know, speech through voice-controlled animations. It has like visual support for like everyday life stuff. I mean, this is a very structured app. I mean, in terms of like, if you want it for like little children and young people to be more encouraged to talk and learn more about speech, vocabulary, and things like that, this app is amazing. Highly recommend it. Please check it out. And like, yeah, they're super awesome, and they're really nice guys as well. Okay guys, so this next app I use every single day. It's called Bring. Now Bring allows you to create visual shopping lists, or like grocery store lists of things that you need to buy from the store, and then you like find the thing you want, like pasta sauce, you want some eggs, you want some spinach, and then it makes them red at the top. But what I find interesting about this, it tells you what the item is, but it also shows a small little graphic of the item. So seeing a word is one thing, but actually visually seeing what that word is helps a lot, especially when you're looking for things in a store. And if you're like me, you know, visual representation helps you identify what you need in a day-to-day life. This app is great for that. It's totally free, and it just has a whole host of different things. I mean, it even gives you like recipes. If it knows what food you bought, it can tell you recipes and stuff. This is amazing. I love it, and it is highly worth having and using if you do a lot of like shopping and grocery store stuff, or if you want to teach somebody how to do shopping and like grocery store stuff. So yeah, definitely check it out. Okay guys, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is kind of not really one app or like a bunch of apps. This is like voice to text technology. Now I use my iPhone and my iPad and my MacBook on a daily basis. I love my iPad, I love my iPhone, and the reason I love it is this. I'm dyslexic and I'm autistic. So I have an issue with communicating and spelling and speed. So when I'm trying to type things down, my brain's going 1,000 miles an hour. So the ability to talk to my phone and it to help me complete tasks, even open things up, schedule stuff, remind me things, because my memory is terrible. My short-term memory doesn't even exist. My long-term memory is pretty good. I can tell you everything there is to know about, you know, stuff that happened when I was like 8 years old. But right now, thinking, oh, I've got to do this at this date, doesn't really work. But I can tell my phone, hey Siri, set up an appointment for this day, I'll do this for this day, and that'll be super awesome. Now that works really well. The voice technology also does something amazing. For dyslexia, it helps me spell, because I can't spell things, I don't know what things are, and people say, oh, look in a dictionary, but how are you going to find something in a dictionary if you don't know how to spell it? So this is what I do. I look at my phone and I say the word to my phone, and it produces it through dictation to text, and it shows me exactly what the word is and how it's spelled. And then this is the best thing about the iPhone and the iPad is you can highlight the word and click look up, and it'll tell you through a thesaurus where the word is used in context, how it's used, where you would typically use it. It's just amazing. And that technology, voice to text, is amazing, groundbreaking, and has changed my life. As an avid you know, user of technology, I found that Apple products and smart tablets and things like that have just revolutionized my life. And if you guys would like to see a video just on iPads and iPhones and how to get the most out of them for people on the spectrum, please give this video a thumbs up. This will indicate to me how many people will want to see a video just about the iPhone and iPad and how you can maximize the potential in them to help you out as being a person on the spectrum. I would love to know. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section below, and like I said, give me a thumbs up if you want to see the video on apps. I'd love to have a discussion with you on any of the apps that I've left out here. Thank you for watching. If you think this video can help somebody, please share it on social media. That would help me out a bunch, and it would help somebody else out, and I think that is awesome. If you're new around here, again, don't forget to subscribe, and guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.